My name is Paul Cunningham. I'm the Montague County Sheriff and a member of the Child Welfare Board for 4 years. Montague County has had a serious drug problem in the past. With law enforcement and the Sheriff's Office, we've been able to curtail this problem to a certain extent. The problem being that this is a second-generation learned activity in the manufacture and use of narcotics. As long as this occurs, we are going to be unable to stop it. This is what the Child Welfare Board hopes to do, is educate the children of our communities to stop this sickness.
There are so many kids in Montague County who experience situations that no one should ever have to go through. Many of the situations our children face are directly connected to alcohol and drugs. Montague County rates in the top 10 per capita for both drug abuse and child abuse. We believe that these issues are intimately intertwined with one another. There was one elementary age student in our county that came to school with a case of hypothermia, which is almost unheard of in Texas. After an investigation, authorities found out that she had hypothermia because of secondhand exposure to methamphetamines. Her parents were cooking meth in their house, and hypothermia was an adverse effect from her secondhand exposure to their illegal behavior. There are many more stories that go unreported. Our children need someone to hear their stories. Our children need people to come to their aid.
I think everyone on the board can say we serve because our hearts break when we see the loss of innocence that our children in Montague County experience. The fact that many of our children do not have anyone to care for them or protect them compels us to action. We want to provide a county where no child is left to feel lonely, a place where they can feel safe enough to be a child and don't feel like they must become an adult so quickly.
One of the greatest goals the Montague County Child Welfare Board commits to is making sure the money our donors donate specifically touches the lives of children in need. The money our donors give is distributed to children and their families for various physical needs, such as gas cards to go to doctor's appointments, clothing, food, emergency utility payments, daycare, diapers, beds, bedding, and car seats. Our goal, however, is to provide more than just immediate physical needs. Therefore, through donations and grants, we purchased a child advocacy center and pay for that center to be staffed with a counselor during the week, specifically for abused and neglected children.
Counseling is a huge part of the healing and recovery process of a child who has been abused and/or neglected. The Montague County Child Welfare Board works with Patsy's House out of Wichita Falls to provide counseling to these children. Patsy's House has been providing a counselor 1 day per week since the Child Advocacy Center opened. However, it soon became evident that this was not sufficient to meet the growing need. So in January of 2013, the Child Welfare Board added an additional day in order to serve more children. From October 2012 to September 2013, 632 hours of counseling was provided. This is an increase of more than 40% over the 446 hours that were provided the previous year. Additionally, a support group for adolescents teens was held where 60 more hours of support was given to the teens from the county. Even with this extra day, the counselor found herself running out of time slots for the increasing number of children in need of counseling services. The Child Welfare Board again stepped up and provided yet another day per week, bringing the total to 3 days per week for the counselor's services. These services are offered at no charge to the children and families that sought services. It is only through the generous donations from many caring people that this service is possible.
With the help of our donors and our community, our vision is increasing as we make plans to recruit foster families so that there will be enough foster families to keep our children in our county. There are numerous times children within our own county are relocated because we do not have enough foster families. The Montague County Child Welfare Board is currently entering into conversations that will enable us to provide financial support to families interested in fostering and give us greater access to children in need. If you have donated in the past or are thinking about donating, we want you to know this. Your money touches the lives of our children and is laying a foundation to change the culture of our county in regards to child abuse and neglect.
My name is Suzanne Lawson, and I am a court-appointed special advocate for those children in Montague County who are being supervised by Child Protective Services. As a volunteer for CASA, I work closely with the Montague County Child Welfare Board and depend on their help in providing assistance to the children who are in such desperate need of support in so many ways. My experiences in the county have brought me into situations where the level of abuse to children is almost beyond belief. Children hospitalized for being intentionally scalded with hot water and for having their hair pulled out in clumps by parents high on drugs. Severe beatings and just general neglect. In most cases, the resources available to us through state agencies to help these children have some semblance of a normal life is not nearly sufficient. But I am so fortunate to have the Montague County Child Welfare Board always willing and available to step in and provide whatever assistance I ask for.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Hilton. I actually got 4 of my grandchildren in September of 2010. CPS called one day and asked me to come pick them up, and I've had them ever since. Well, I have 2 11-year-olds, a 12-year-old, they're all boys, and a 14-year-old girl. So there's never a dull moment at our house. I keep them very active in sports and anything I can just to keep them to where they have all the options that any other kid has. They keeps everything from thinking about the things that have happened before. We have done CPS with Patsy's House. Patsy's House is really awesome because they have helped us through, we had a forensic, what do you call it? Situation, an interview with my granddaughter, some things that had happened, and we took her in. I mean, they made everybody so comfortable to where she could go in and talk with them, let them know exactly what happened. Because at first she was really, really shy about saying anything. She wouldn't say anything at all. Once she got with them at Patsy's House, everybody became family. The boys actually they've gone through Patsy's House too. One of them had a little anger issue for a little while. But Miss Charlotte is just great. I mean, she has taken them to a whole nother level. We wouldn't do without them. I mean, everybody has become family. Miss Suzanne is like a part of our family. We have done, we do softball, we do football, and there's no way we could do all this without y'all's help. I mean, it has blessed us so greatly. The boys have become, this is their 4th year in football. I put them in football as soon as I got them. We are in the semifinals this year. They also get to play on the Dallas Cowboy field. And thanks to you guys, we all get to go, which is an honor for everybody. Y'all have helped with birthdays, Christmas, school, clothes. I mean, everything that I can think of. We have been backed by you guys for 4 years now, and I couldn't ask for anything better. I really couldn't. It has been a real blessing for all of the kids to be able to do all the things that the other kids do and not have to worry about it. So, yeah, we just want to say thank you very much.